So continuing a little series here on basic video editing in Final Cut, and I'm going to show you guys how to lay B-roll into a piece of footage that you are cutting and to cover things up. First thing I have to note is that normally when we lay video in onto another track, it also moves the audio around for us below so that you don't put audio over top of what's already there. The problem with the way we've done this is we have our merge track. We have our with our camera audio on 1 and 2 and our good audio on 3 and 4. The problem is that if I grab some B-roll, and I'll just show you very quickly, and I bring it down and I throw it onto the second line here, you will notice its accompanying audio track is going to go over our good audio, and we don't want that to happen. So there's two ways to do it. One way would be to come down and grab this audio specifically here and move it. We can do that, or we could get rid of 1 and 2 now that we think we don't need it and bring this audio up. That will work as well. It's quite easy to unlink and then grab just that audio and really just bring it up and blow the other audio track away. You can turn this on at this point, but you can't back up, so I don't want to do that. So I'll do Command Z and we'll get back to where we were before. There is another way to do this. There's nothing stopping you from grabbing your B-roll and actually putting it on a third track. And what you'll notice is the audio magically goes to 5 and 6. So that's what I'm going to do today when I run this process. But you need to understand there's always more than one way to do this. So I've got these 4 clips lined up. It plays through, we have a talent talking to camera. We have a wide shot right here. Talent talking to camera. We have a wide shot here. And it gets boring after a while if you just going talent, wide shot, talent, wide shot, talent, wide shot. You have to cover it with some pictures. So we just have some random B-roll pictures here, which are just shots that were done while the crew was setting up. And we're just going to try and find some interesting shots that we can use to cover up. And quite honestly, something as simple as this always works. And what I'll do is while I'm watching, I'll look for the camera to be steady. I'll mark an in, count to about 3, and I'll mark the out. And there we go. I've got a clip. I like it. It's not bad. So I can grab that now, and like I said, I can just bring it right down, and you'll notice that its audio goes to track 3. Magically at this point now, when I press play, you'll see it cuts away. And the audio here really is way too loud. It's overpowering, so I'll just mute everything. And we'll go back and we'll watch it. And you'll see that we get these random shots. I'll go back up and I'll roll my B-roll again. And once again, I'm looking for something that is interesting, something that gives us a sense of time and place. And we'll run it through at double speed. And that one actually looked interesting right there, while Michael was walking away. And we'll mark an in. We'll mark an out. And once again, I'll just grab it. I'll drag it. I'll drop it down here. And we'll slap it in. That's probably a little long, so I'll shorten the shot. And what you wind up with now is a little progression that goes like this, from a single on the talent while they talk, cut to some B-roll, some other B-roll, and back to the wide shot. Now at this point it makes no sense because this B-roll really doesn't fit what we're talking about, which is working with GarageBand and iMovie. But what you're starting to see is at least the process for where you take B-roll and move it and layer things up and start to build a much more complex project. And you can show what you're talking about, where you're going. And at this point, I think we'll call this video done. So that will be it.